Let's look now at placing some multi-line text on our AutoCAD title block. Now, when you're placing text like this, either multi-line text or DText, single line text, it doesn't just have to be on an AutoCAD title block. It can be on a drawing, and it can be information relating to the objects on your drawing. Now, we're going to use zoom and pan again. I'm going to pan first by holding down on the wheel, like so, and then releasing the wheel. And then I'm going to position my crosshair just at the top of the notes column there, and just move up a little bit so I'm zooming in, and then pan down a little bit more, just so I can see that top section there of the notes column. Now we're going to place some multi-line text just at the top there of our notes column so that we can see that that's where the notes need to go. What we're going to do, we're going to go to our layer pull down first, so we're in the Home tab, and the layer pull down is here, like so, and we select Title Text. Now, you might want to set yourself a new text style, perhaps, for your notes. If you want to do that, go to the Annotate tab, go here to Text Style, and you can create a new style by clicking on New and change the settings here. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stick with the standard text style, which is using the Arial font of regular there, like so. So I'm going to cancel that, and I'm going to go back here now, like so, and put the notes column into my notes area on the drawing. So I can just go back to the Home tab if I need to, it doesn't matter. I need multi-line text. Now before I place any multi-line text, a little tip, switch off Object Snap, switch off 3D Object Snap, you don't need that, and also maybe switch off your Object Snap tracking if you need to. That's this one right here, Object Snap Tracking. You can switch them back on later. We then go up to the Annotation panel here, click on the flyout and select Multi-Line Text. We click here, and as you can see now with multi-line text, we've got this ABC thing going on with the crosshair. And if I switch off dynamic input for a moment, you can see what that would look like. I always have dynamic input on, so you can see the prompt there to specify the first corner of the area that you're going to select for your multi-line text. Multi-line text fills an area and operates similar to a word processing application, such as Microsoft Word. So I'm going to put my crosshair just in there, left click, drag, and when I get to this corner here, left click again. You can see now the ribbon changes at the top of the screen. We now are in our text editor, and that only happens when you're working with multi-line text. Now you'll notice the text height has adopted that 10, which we had previously. It's remembered the default setting there. So I'm going to click in there first, and I'm going to change that to 3.5 and press enter. And then what I'm going to do is click on the down arrow and make sure that I select 3.5 there. Everything else is fine. All I've got to do now is type in what I want in that notes column. Now remember, you can do bulleting and numbering in multi-line text. So just type the word notes, like so. Make sure that you get the N at the beginning. I've just missed that. It's always good just to glance up at the screen away from the keyboard when you're typing, just to check that you're getting it right. Press enter there, and that doesn't cancel out the multi-line text command. It doesn't close it. What it does is it acts just like a word processor and takes you down to the next line. What we need to look at now is the paragraph panel here, and you can see the bullets and numbering there. Click on the flyout arrow and select numbered. There's our number 1, and I'm just going to put that this is the notes column. Now make sure that when you start typing you click in the area there so that AutoCAD knows that you're back in the text editor, and you can see that the letters start to appear. So this is the notes column, like so. Full stop, press enter. There's the next numbered item in your notes column. So what you might put next is edit where necessary. Now I'm just putting in some words there so that you can see how that notes column works. Obviously a notes column would be a lot more explanatory. What you can also do there, highlight the word notes, for example. You've got things like bold, italic and underline there, and you'll see that that's changed that now in the editing area of the multi-line text. So there's our notes column. If I hover over close here, it'll give me the option to close the text editor. I close it, and there's my notes. If I want to edit them again, just hover over them so that they highlight, double click, and you can text edit, and the text editor appears again like so. And again, you just click on close and close text editor. Double click on the wheel there, zoom extents, and that really is beginning to look like a good AutoCAD title block.